Here to make the stencil. Hi! Welcome to that Munch Life, where I'm complaining at Tank.
Nothing new.
With due cause.
So he says.
We have standard nerds today. Tank's not shuffling the fairy dust like I told him to.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I won last week, so let's watch my butt get stomped.
Yeah, we heartily apologize for last week's episode being blurry. Apparently there was a piece of dust on the lens that was just messing with the autofocus, something fierce. So hopefully we cleaned it off, and this week will not be blurry. And
proof of my win.
It'll also be up a lot faster.
it'll be much easier to watch or have in the background while you're doing stuff. We got a comment about that. We heartily approve of having it on in the background while you're doing stuff.
In fact, we endorse that because that's the only way it's not boring.
I do that too. I actually watch this show because they're conceited, apparently. It's not conceited. Conceit is a flaw. I have no flaws.
I've worked with this.
I got you the job.
You were my supervisor. Which is hilarious because my new supervisor's named Brandon too.
Ah. It's a good, strong name.
Which is not Irish.
I was named when my mother was very young, like 12, and she is not Irish. She decided that my name was going to be Brandon Michael before I was even an idea, and my dad wasn't even a contender yet. And then she married my dad, who is extremely Irish American.
if you ever get a chance to see the guy, he's Irish.
He's very Irish. The whole family has red hair.
He's steeped in whiskey and corn.
It's a very Irish Catholic family, and for YouTube purposes, my full name is Brandon Michael Thomas Murphy. If I were any more Irish, I'd be part potato. Probably by volume, I'm about 30% potato.
And sound like Bono.
Yeah, and sound like I don't want to sound like a douche.
Well, voice-wise, he probably wouldn't be as douchebag.
I live where the streets have no name.
What street are we on?
No, my brother lives where the streets have no name.
They have a random number that you might know.
Actually, depending on the GPS you use, it doesn't find my brother's house.
5. Roll off.
Roll off. Oh!
5.
It knew Corey wasn't rolling it.
Yay, Tank goes first.
Damn, that means I go last. Standard deck of doom rules apply. You might see in the background that I was visited by the cleaning fairy.
4. Literally.
Yeah, because there she is. How did I end up with all vanilla cards? Wow.
Well, vanilla's not always vanilla, remember?
I don't know.
Ain't nothing vanilla about this game.
Actually, oddly enough, none of these cards are from vanilla.
Okay, so I have an automatic monocle.
Oh, I need to change the name of the first episode of last season. The Thriller in Vanilla.
Loaded die.
You called it Riding the Bandwagon, which is alright, because I put a fidget spinner in the front of it.
That's what you told me to name it.
Did I? I thought you came up with it.
Nope.
Here I am trying to give him credit for something clever.
Who's next?
Oh, yeah, the Yondu last month. I'm not going to do it right now because I have to stand up and show my ass.
We'll see. Oh, it's Groot!
He and Groot! With the Awesome Mix Volume 2. It's all of the saddest parts of the first movie.
I'll take it for you.
I'm a blogger.
You're usually not that excited about it. Do you have a card that depends on having a calendar in them?
No. I just noticed calendars that are not yet in the correct month always irritate me.
I can take that. Sometimes they need
I need to change mine. I totally forgot to change mine.
Chronologically, we are playing this on April 3rd, which is the day before I watch Star Trek First Contact. Everybody should watch Star Trek First Contact on April 4th, because that's the day it takes place.
You're buying beer, right?
April 5th is actually First Contact Day, which, you know, is also in the movie, but it starts on April 4th. They go back to April 4th, 2063.
We'll get there eventually.
In 45 years, yeah.
Actually, screw the beer, just pick up some rum.
Rum!
We'll have a rum and whiskey night. Party like we're actually there.
Wow, they're both one-handed. Sweet! Oh, that's one-handed too. Yeah.
So, just in case anybody didn't hear it, automatic monocle, I'm a blogger, I have a loaded die in my backpack.
There's a seal in there that affects him more than us now.
Yeah, watch it never show up.
I know.
I shuffled them. We'll see.
Okay, so I'm going to buy a Moop cookbook.
And again, we're seeing more of the Munchkin Magical Mess cards right now because they're into the representative sample. So they're more concentrated now, and after we're out of these cards, we're not going to see them again for a while.
I'm going to find a safe house.
By the time we're out of those, though, we should get Munchkin Starfinder, which if you go to Steve Jackson Games E23, it's Warehouse 23, the digital stuff, you can get the digital download for free of Munchkin Thingies, which tells you what all the races and classes do in all of the Munchkin genres. And the Starfinder classes and races are on there. They're
so
phenomenal. They're great. I love them. In fact, if we end up getting one of the dungeons that let us pick a class or a race, I'm going to say we can pick one of those between now and then because we have the rules for them. And we have blank cards that we can just draw it up. So you need to read that before.
Read what? I'm just kidding. I heard you.
You need to read that before next week, and then you can see all of the craziness, because there's some good stuff in there.
So I rolled not a 1.
Okay, I'm going with the funnier ones. Well, this one has more rules. I have the Sword of the Phoenix, which has an extra +3 against foes for level 15 and above, which at the beginning of the game is like pissing in the ocean, but, you know, every little bit. And the Blunderbooski! I like Blunderbuss. Yeah, one hand.
That's crazy. Not that one hand.
What? It's just a small shotgun. So I open the door. Healing factor.
Ah, you got a rank 2 power. Right.
Loot the room.
Tank gets to start with level 2.
Yes. So much yes.
So much yes.
Blogger, no longer.
Blogger, no
warrior.
Ooh, I'm a warrior.
Go, Corey.
I got a lot of nothing.
When does that surprise any of us?
Yeah, I know, right? And what dungeon are we in? That's
oh,
important.
damn. You went too fast. I was touting the Steve Jackson Games website. Sakar. When Sakar is revealed, if you have Hulk or She-Hulk in play, go up a level. This cannot be the winning level. Highest level players cannot ask for help in combat.
Okay.
It didn't affect your turn, but, you know.
Can you get me some water when you're done with it?
It's a good place for it.
Anyway.
Okay,
right.
you rolled. Bears can join lions or tigers without a wandering monster, and if all 3 are in the fight, the monster side has +20. Which, you know, because I remember everything, we had lions last game.
Yep.
Hooray.
So we're not going to have lions or tigers probably because that's
They're probably
rare.
far away.
And far away.
I'll kill the bear!
I'm not gonna fuck with him. He's level
1 versus level 2. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Yay.
If I could do something to it, that would be.
Thank you for not being mean.
I can do all
An
that.
ally!
Because apparently Corey got mana screwed.
An extra +3 for teenagers. Damn it.
Ha!
I'm only off by...
A teenager.
I'm a teenager. That's right. I'm 2 teenagers. How about that? I can
Oh
do
yeah,
one
he's
plus.
my age.
When I turned 36, I asked if I get to vote twice now.
Is that right?
They should do that.
Fluid.
Every multiple of 18 that you get to be, you should be able to vote again.
Valuable advice from the internet. 6.
It would make it actually a celebration to turn 54.
4 times. 5.
Let's see.
18 times 3 is 54. Because it's just like 9 times 6.
Brain. I are dumb.
I has the dumb.
I worked all day today, and I got a nap before game, so
Thank you.
I'm even dumber than normal.
Ooh, I can hear the gears. I see smoke.
Which one of these cards am I going to give you? Way too many cards.
I hadn't done that in a while. I hadn't done that in a lot of episodes. I watched one the other day where I did, and you're trying to figure out some way to not give me cards.
Hope that I'm not the victim of it.
Ah, wow, you must have some good stuff if that's the one I got.
I have some things.
Just give me some more keys.
Oh, yeah.
That's some bad stuff.
Oh, hey, you got the spiky card displayed.
Yeah. Here, both of the spiky things.
Yes. Well, Danny kept calling that one a spiky card.
Ah.
And she wants me to make her one. And the rust even looks rustier.
Still plastic.
I actually found paint that actually rusts.
The cattle snake.
+3 against warriors.
I know. What? I think. Okay, so 6 plus 3 is 9.
Indeed.
I am 3, 6, 8. So I have moronic move, which gives me +3.
So now you're winning by 2.
2.
Well, what's the best stuff?
I let you move.
I'm just wondering what the best stuff is.
Lose a level.
Fine.
Okay.
No, lose one level to the horn.
I only have one to lose.
Ah. Fair enough. And one to the fangs.
1 to moop. I used a moop one shot against a moop monster.
Wow, so much mooping today.
I mooped on the floor. If I drop one of those cards on my trousers, I say I mooped my pants. Be really anal about this. Testicles. Put my saw chain over here.
I could use a saw chain.
Done.
I can give you some valuable advice from the internet. Actually, I could have given it to him, but he didn't want to be a blogger.
But yeah, so he stopped being a blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The triplicate to it.
Yep.
+3 items and +3 powers do not count against him, and if your level is 3, that doesn't count either. You don't count on any of those fronts, do you?
Nope.
No, it's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're still losing, though.
Yeah.
What would be funny is to make him lose a level.
So we tied.
Well, he would lose 1, and then his level would be 3, so it wouldn't count anymore.
Right.
It's funny, you see.
Yeah. But right now he can't get any help
Alright.
because the dungeon we're in. So.
Yep.
I'm running.
Run away! You ran away!
Ah.
Remember, 5 or more to run away. We haven't said that in a long time.
Yeah.
If you ever have any questions about the rules that we're actually using and glossing over because we've been doing this for 3 seasons, please put it in the comments below.
You should ask yourself some questions.
I know, right?
You hear that, future Brandon?
Yeah.
Ask questions.
Hi, me.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, you put it right back on the deck and then I have to move it because you don't want to see it. Okay, who shuffled these?
Me.
You shuffled these.
So
This is
I get
all Corey's
This
fault.
is all me.
This is all Corey's fault.
I'm going to say it's firewall now.
You gave us doom. No, I'm kidding. Congress in session. Scientists lose a little blah 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 scientists.
Okay.
But yeah.
Alright, door it is.
I was dead certain it was going to be on your marks because I got actually some good stuff.
I would have been so pissed.
Better costume than yours. We thinks we might be hosed at some point in the very near future.
They might have a better costume.
Really, really better costume than yours. Astoundingly a better costume than yours.
I'm gonna fight the space cowboy. What? I don't know what's going on. With a rare fairy sighting, I think. +3 so I can beat it.
I am definitely not. I don't have enough Guinness for this shit.
If you popped out of the bathroom, was she naked? Because that'd be awesome.
No.
Video.
Then I'd have to edit the video.
Yeah. It's definitely learning editing.
Table now.
Oh no, I know how to edit. I don't like doing it.
I believe that YouTube itself has a blurring option, so you can blur out stuff.
Alright, anyways, I use this +3 to beat this guy.
Oh, okay.
Just get all of a sudden get a pixelated fairy dancing through the
Let's
background.
see.
I can also discard cards.
Looks like a Japanese porn.
Well, that's the card I wanted to get rid of anyway. So.
Oh wait, pure tentacles.
You may not help anyone until after your next turn. Well, boo, I don't like that. Yeah, you kill it. I like to have the ability to ask you for help, or
Is it 1 or 2 treasures?
2.
Awesome.
So, I like the ability to ask you for help, or in rare cases, make you help me.
I do have the new patch of lure now.
Ooh. Can be used if the winning level is on the line. Keep that in mind.
And an eye patch.
Eye patch.
So I have a monocle and he has an eye patch.
That's right.
With the same eye.
Technically, you could wear both.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right,
Yeah, because that's
awesome.
not even headgear. The automatic monocle is not headgear, because you don't have to hold it. I don't think you understand how rich Fry is. I better put on another monocle. Meow. Dino. Hi, buddy.
I think he's pissed at the dog.
I petted Dean with the die so it wouldn't roll away. He's my good luck black cat.
You know, maybe I should rub it against my sweater then. So
A barrel of monkeys! I got it, them monkeys!
A whole barrel of them.
I stole a baby from a stupid kitty when it was taking a pee-pee.
Where are you at? Oh.
Where are you at? I'm right here. Earth, welcome. I am 3, 6, 8, 9 to 11. 11 to 6. Or 11 to 7.
So, mutation.
Mutation. Oh no, just.
I'm going to take that barrel of monkeys and replace it with a space vampire.
No.
Space vampire.
Put it in your hand. Okay.
Any other player may discard cards to help the space vampire. It is +2 for each card discarded. But right now you're losing to it, right?
This is true.
15.
He's going to win. I'm going to make him work for it.
11 to 14, 15. So I'm losing by 4. Hi, new kitty. Come in. You gotta move.
He wants it. She wants her airtime too.
Hi. It's it. My magical cleaning fairy brought in animals too, so this is Corbin. They're not as trained to not get on the table during game as my boys are.
Yes, because we're seeing how trained they are.
They usually jump up, see that we're playing, and then run straight up.
That's true.
One's too fat to jump up here.
Okay, the dog won't jump up here.
That's true.
Make sure you can jump that high. Or she.
White one is the heat.
Yeah.
Did she bring Kit Kat back in?
I think so.
Remember?
Well, I don't see a white cotton ball right around.
Probably in her room.
No.
You want to help?
What?
2 random or 1 your choice?
I guess so. 2 random.
Okay.
So I'm adding what, 6?
I don't know. What are you adding?
Let's see.
Oh wait, me and him are tied. Can I help you?
You cannot ask for help in combat.
Okay, but I can help you.
Right.
That's
I can ask.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. Tar.
I'll take these two.
I'm still worth it for you guys.
I got Ace in the hole and self-sacrifice.
Don't forget to get your fairy dust.
And a fairy dust.
What's this self-sacrifice do? I'll read it out loud to the class.
Those seals are my levels.
Play at any time. You may choose to lose any number of levels, minimum 1. Close a seal for each level you lose. Take this card out of the game and put it back in the box once you play it.
I can sacrifice myself to save the world. I don't think I'll do it.
I don't think I'll do it. See, that's why there needs to be a card that lets you make a decision for someone else. Like, you get to play in their combat, but you're playing as them, and if they win, they get the level and all that good stuff. You're playing with their level and their items in their hand, and you go, oh, let's see, I have all this stuff, and I'm going to make us get away without rolling, even though we were winning. Just do a bunch of random crap to it, like, ooh, I'm going to make it huge, so I have to run away because you have all these monster enhancers in your hand. Wishing ring over there, and that's 5. Done.
Aha. Alright.
It's like, basically just make someone else take your turn. You know, like, oh, you have some really great cards.
Level 6
Change the dungeon.
They must be destroyed. Whoever you ask for help to help you must help you. But if you ask for help, you cannot get the winning level with this combat.
But we're all at level 4.
We're all level 4, so we're all both the highest and lowest levels.
The bad stuff is fun. I'm thinking about losing on purpose. Now you'll sing a different tune. Change your sex.
It doesn't give you the -5 though?
It does give you the -5.
Right, that's why it's bad stuff.
Yes.
I was going to say it should be.
There's always some entertaining stuff.
If it matters for anybody, I am female because I picked Summer, or I drew Summer. Got stuck with Summer. Equip an additional ally is not bad.
Oh yeah.
It's not as bad as Morty.
Alright, so what's your...
Jerry. Jerry is the bad one.
Are you winning?
Yes.
You sure?
5.
4, 5, 6,
Are you sure?
7 to 7, so you're tied and you're a warrior. Okay, I see.
Ah.
So you are winning.
So I'm going to discard Undead to become.
Why?
You're already beaten.
You're a warrior.
Oh, right. You would have five in combat. Man.
Yeah, I should have just let him do
That's
it.
your free one.
Then he wouldn't have made any of our stuff undead later.
1, 2,
for future reference, by the way, since this is an early printing of Star Motion, the Space Vampire is undead.
Oh, okay.
It was eroded a long time ago, so I kind of forgot, but...
Why does the Space Vampire look like an alligator though?
I don't know. That is an excellent question.
Who knows? Maybe the Space Vampires really do look like crocodiles.
I have a
I never
non-Amphibian
thought about
map.
that. I think he might just be a lizard person, maybe?
And in my
Because
back,
Non-Euclidean map.
because he doesn't have... alligators don't have the comb on the top like he does. I think he's just a lizard person.
iguana.
Could be.
And I have a pitcher of cheap beer in my backpack.
Awesome.
Uh,
That helps you
then-
with the apocalypse, doesn't it? Or is it a plus something?
+2 to either side or +4 to use to help a munchkin with at least one bowling card in play.
No.
That was a promo card at the...
Hey, that's cool. You have a bowler hat.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Ah, Corey did. Of course.
Maybe you do need the box.
Free.
If you'll recall in a long ago episode, we gave Corey this nice velvet-lined box to roll dice in because he rolled them off the table like 4 times in the previous episode.
And that was back before we had the big squishy.
And now that the cleaning fairy came by, we found it.
Yeah.
But now we
Very
have a big squishy,
hairy.
which is almost the same size as the box.
Eating berry.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Does anybody want some Mountain Dew?
You should not be drinking that. That's bad for you.
No, it's not his diet.
That's really bad for you.
Mountain
It's bad for your mouth because it's gross.
I actually enjoy. I have found 4 diet sodas that I actually enjoy, which is good because if I hadn't found them by now, I would have killed someone.
Yes, himself. But
Actually, it probably would have been you.
yeah, maybe.
Welcome to that Munch life.
That's gonna be the finale.
And then just,
Knowing my luck, I'd survive.
and then just 59 minutes of silence as we bleed.
Season finale.
The series finale.
911? Yeah, what's your
I didn't know this was a British show.
I'm shot.
I am shot. I would injure you to the point where you would still die, but you would have just enough time to upload the video.
Aha! He wouldn't do it.
Like, there's black blood coming out of my liver. I have about an hour to live, and nothing can stop me.
No, because I'd still die before it was uploaded. Takes about an hour and a half to process.
Maybe somebody will click the button when they come find it.
I believe that Talon is just sadistic enough to do that. He's like, oh crap, my brother's dead. Okay, what's going on? I forgot.
I'm waiting for a door.
You're waiting for a door. Okay.
Knock, knock, who's there?
My bad. We get up on a tangent.
Yeah.
Like that. Like I've said a lot of times, if you
I'm
watch,
pretty sure it's for knocking on something.
if you watch this show for the game, if you watch this show for the game, you're doing it wrong. That's like ordering the pizza for the crust. It's not called a crust lover's pizza.
No, it's called a stuffed crust pizza.
Evil angry men.
Army men.
Evil army men.
Even. +5 against soldiers. I'm not one of those.
Correct.
Alright, I can kill that. Yeah, I sure can.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
You'll kill it with your eye patch.
My eye patch. He's got an eye patch.
Oh, yeah, you might want to update that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I updated it to 1. That's accurate.
That's a weird bad stuff. At the end of this turn, you must discard all but 2 cards in your hand. It gives you a chance. Some strange bad stuff. Like, it's about the only bad stuff I know of that doesn't take effect immediately or, like, have the, if someone asks you for help.
Oh, so you gotta get, okay, so yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it gives you time until the end of the turn to get stuff out of your...
1 treasure?
Correct.
Alright. Not sure how useful that is, but... Too many cards in my hand.
Well,
so I'll
isn't that also the set that has the card that automatically ends somebody's turn?
There's a lot of cards that do that, actually.
Well,
Adventure Time has that. There's one in a regular Munchkin that does that. Tell us in the comments what actually does that. I gotta try to be interactive, even if it's just me.
Yeah, I was gonna say we know who's going to answer that question.
We have had a new subscriber that has given us several comments. Big up to you. I forgot your name.
Oh! 2 treasures, 2 doors.
Okay.
New dungeon.
New dungeon. Bye, Sakar. Zoink. Oh god, it's terrible. No. Actually, it's pretty good.
Sorry.
The dungeon of even more rampant cheating than usual.
Balls are cheat cards?
Yeah, any go up a level card can be used instead as a cheat card. Place it on the table with the cheated item. You may take the goal card off the table at any time and discard it to go up a level, but the cheated item must be discarded. When you leave the dungeon, all goal cards used as cheats remain in play as cheats, but can no longer be used normally.
Neat.
Sweet! It's not bad. If I had any goal cards, that would be sweet.
Yeah, me too. Alright, well,
Of course,
like
we
that.
probably would have used them at the beginning of the game.
I fought a monster, right? So I'm done.
Yay! Yay, decay! Half bleed. I can be half human and half human. No, I'm only human on my mother and father's side.
Are you going to be more human than human?
Guys,
What's that? The character sheet?
Barters. Yeah.
Adrian is dead.
Oh, that's too bad. Goodbye, character.
I think he was dead already.
Long ago.
Remember, no matter how badass your character, no matter how many experience points you've spent on him, no matter how many times he has escaped death, he can be defeated by a simple washer and dryer.
That's right.
Or in rare cases, a cat.
Yeah.
Alright,
I can't eat my homework. I can't eat my favorite sheep.
Hey, I drew a race, which means I can be half fawn. I only have one cloven hoof.
But it hurts.
That hurts. Step out, step out, step out.
Pawn. So that means you're a pawn from the kneecap down.
Yes.
You do have to wear pants.
You get a +3 to your combat strength when you're not wearing headgear. So since my headgear is only +2, F that hat.
But how will he use his +4 to help you? Oh wait, he probably won't.
Oh, alright. That was my loot, so
you're giving
I am
way
dead.
too much credit.
Yeah. Your turn. Roll up. 2. Okay.
Not a 1.
Not that one.
Misspelled.
Extremely misspelled.
By the way, for any new people, the rolling to get a seal is actually a voluntary rule that they put on the Steve Jackson site, so I assume that it's official, but it's voluntary. When you're playing with this many Deck of Doom cards, the seals will not come up much, because there's not a lot of cards that say, open a seal.
If we were just playing Apocalypse.
If we were just playing Apocalypse, which you can go back and watch that episode, we didn't do the rolly dice because there was enough cards that opened seals. I think we had like 3 open that game, but because of the Deck of Doom and the diluting of those cards, we roll. On a 1, we open a seal, just so that they become a factor in the game once again.
I'm going to take on the Barrel of Monkeys.
Gee!
What? Where'd that come from?
He played the card that took it away and replaced it.
That's right.
So, what do you want to buy?
Just a second. I'm winning by 2.
1, because it's, you count the...
Seal?
2. I'm winning by 2.
Okay.
Because it's 7 and I'm at 9. So I'm winning by 2.
5, 6, 7, 8. I only count 8.
5, 6, 7,
8. I see 8.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I'm winning by 1.
Okay.
By 1.
Okay.
Well, it's bullying you.
It's also misspelled.
He's a bully of monkeys. It's imbued with magical energy.
Holy shit!
It's misspelled and imbued with magical energy.
Look at my fawn antlers.
Bully. Man, that's a scary bully.
Give me the dice.
I think he's a bully because his name is misspelled.
No one beats up my monkeys but me. Yeah, you ran away? Or
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, nobody just want to run away because it's not you have power. Don't they run off with your stuff?
Nope, because I'm gonna load that.
6.
Wait.
There's no munchkins heads. So.
No, I was looking for the 6.
Look good, reroll. Yay, I was right. I won against me. I gave that to him earlier. I called it.
It's fine, smaller one. No.
5.
Still losing.
The same thing that happened.
What's the bad stuff?
More fun than having poo thrown at you and your hair pulled out. Lose a level and a small item.
Give me another die.
Die.
Because my healing factor kicks in. Anytime I would lose a level from bad stuff or a trap, I roll a 5 or higher, cancels the effect and go up a level.
5, 5, 2.
Plus, that was the X-Men die. You couldn't roll the 7.
Yeah.
Revenge is mine.
And they run off with what?
Some small item.
A small item,
Small item.
which would be your monocle or your pitcher of cheap beer.
Pitcher of cheap beer.
Yeah, I figured.
If it was expensive beer, maybe not. But cheap beer, sure.
Yeah, I have no problem getting rid of.
Some of that
I don't know.
Stella Art.
45.
I see Kit Kat in the bathroom, so.
Okay.
It doesn't sound.
Alright.
Mine?
Yep.
That was totally worth it.
Dickheads.
You stole my monkeys.
But you got more treasures out of it.
Remember how mad I was at him for stealing my hat? Or making me lose my hat. That was it. But
But you got your hat back.
I kicked the crap out of you until I got my hat back.
You stole one.
Alright.
That's not the point.
Roll 3.
Super.
Oh yeah, I'm a super nothing.
Super nothing. Super Cory. It's like regular Cory, but with a cape.
Are we sure it's a cape and not like a towel?
It's a snuggie.
Sounds like me.
That is the worst kind of cape.
So from afar, it still looks like a cape, and then you see arms.
I'm gonna fight this creepy dolphin with my pixie potion. Roll a die. On a 1 to 3, discard it. On 4 or more, return it to my hand. So yeah, I do want 7 counts. Oh, well, no. Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, 4 or more. So, yep.
That's my hand. I kills it.
I used all my stuff on him.
Plus 5.
It's an undead creepy dolphin.
Undead dolphin.
Negated my pixie potion.
Pretty much.
I got an ace in the hole.
Aha. It's in the hole.
That's all I got.
Hooray! I kills it.
Are you too good for your home?
But I still made you use shit. So.
I did, but this also gives me an extra...
That is the only +5 that gives 2 extra treasures.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. So 4 treasures. Awesome.
Ta-da.
Alright. I got a duster.
And another shout out to all of the artists on all of these guides. You make the game even more fun. It's pretty good because, you know, Steve Jackson Games, all the jokes are great. But the art really pushes it over.
Okay, magic missile.
John Koblik, obviously, for the most part, he has the lion's share. But
We all have our favorites.
Yeah, Len Peralta, Ian McGinty, Katie Cook, all the ones I'm forgetting.
I love Katie Cook's artwork. It's so quirky and cute.
Yeah, the spell school stuff. Yeah, the undead. That's the spell school one.
I'm actually going to get spell school for my girlfriend because she's a huge Harry Potter nerd.
All done.
They're having a spring thing that if you order more than $25 worth of stuff right now, you get swag. There's an extra game, and then it bumps up. I'm not certain. I'd have to look at the email, but it bumps up at 50, 75, and 100, and it stacks. So at
Should I order it through you and then pay you?
Yeah. And at $100 on Warehouse 23, you get free shipping. And I know that the bonus thing at $100 is a copy of Shaggy, the House Party Edition. So it's like the box. That's a really good deal.
That is a good deal. So yeah, I might just order it for you to put it up over $100.
Slap me some skin, buddy. Space Ranger. Yeah, that's a class that kind of sucks.
That's not the only one.
I said A. Mother.
Oh yeah, Brandon finally has his degrees up on the wall.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. Because by the prophet John Oliver, you do not need any schooling, training, or accreditation to call yourself a financial advisor. So on lastweektonight.com, and it's still up there, I checked, you can go print out a financial advisor certificate and put it on the wall, and then you can be a financial advisor.
Financial advisor.
Great, now you got Vanna White.
Hooray! Alright. Good deal. Whose turn is it?
Thank you, Candy. I got to the food. I have bull kung fu. Okay, I need a judgment call.
Uh-oh.
Does my antlers count as headgear for the bull kung fu bonus?
What's the antlers say?
It says add +3 to your combat strength when you're not wearing headgear.
You know what? I'm going to pull a rule from a different game, and we're going to go with the rule of chaos. So yes,
What's the rule of chaos?
whatever is the most destructive or chaotic, that's what goes. It's from our game Scrappers that we play.
Sounds like a flux rule.
The rule of chaos in Scrappers is if you and your opponent don't know and the book is not clear on it, go with whatever is the most cinematically chaotic.
It seems pretty clear. I was say, devil's advocate. It does say when you're not wearing headgear.
Yeah.
And if there's anything that Munchkin is lampooning and therefore really stringent on, it's rules lawyering.
Yeah.
So I would say no, even though it's a detriment to me, because it says specifically when you're not wearing headgear.
I think that's true.
Okay, so it's 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and put the bowler hat back on, which makes it a +6. So if you got a hat, flaunt it.
That's
So-
not just any hat. That's
Like
a
my
bowler
hat.
hat.
Yeah, I get triple
Tell me you
bonus
like
for
my hat.
Okay. In my head, I just heard Buffalo Bill. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
That's disturbing.
I'd fuck me so hard.
Oh God! Now I now I have an image of Brandon dancing around in a skin dress.
Oh no!
I'm not sure what's more disturbing, an image of him dancing around naked or with a skin dress.
I don't need any of that in my life. I really don't. Alright, so now you got Super Bowl.
Come on, YouTube. You know you want some of this.
He is a good cook.
Next week you'll see me without any eyes.
We might not see Corey at all because I think he's got a bottle of bleach with his name on it.
Yeah.
Glur, glur, glur. Go ahead. I have to go to the bathroom. All right.
Don't go in here.
This is where all the guns are. He doesn't have one.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, if you don't want it to be messy here, I can borrow it, I guess.
Borrow it again. Can I borrow your gun? Okay.
Lend him the 380.
And one bullet?
Lend him the 380. It's the cheapest one to replace.
The cheapest one to replace.
Jeez, thanks guys.
Well, they're going to confiscate it. He's never going to get it back.
It's always good to have a spare. I'm done. That was my loot was the bull kung fu, and I got the determination on it. So.
All right.
You play this how long?
Might as well not have rolled.
I know.
Sports Club!
Oh. Well, I like Sports Club. I think Warrior is better right now.
Yeah, Corey's ahead, so. Oh, we don't have that. Yeah.
Correct. We have the more rampant cheating than usual right now.
God damn it, I need a super card.
Hey, I know somebody who got a Super Munchkin card recently.
Super Munchkin card?
Yeah.
Oh.
He might even trade it for, I don't know, some sort of monocle-shaped thing. Well, it's a +2, and it's not even. It doesn't take up a slot.
Yeah,
I'd
it
say
doesn't take up a
it's
slot.
pretty good, actually.
Alright, I don't have class, I'll do it.
Alright. Yes! I'm a Sports Club warrior.
That was actually a pretty good throw.
Yay! That's cool.
No, it kicked in and
The
all of a
first
sudden-
verse, yeah.
And I'm not wearing socks.
Oh, from the...
Yeah, this is like right there.
Tank has been ventilated.
Yeah. I gotta go
Yeah.
get duct tape and patch myself up.
Right. It's a lovely winter we're having this spring.
Yeah, for real.
And we are in Kansas, for those who don't know, and it snowed on Easter.
It's supposed to snow Friday.
More accurately, it sleeted on Easter, so it was even worse.
It rained styrofoam pellets.
That's what it looked like, yeah, for real.
I was covered in it, just changing or putting more radiator fluid in my van.
It's just all over my car. I'm like,
So you opened the thing. Did you loot?
Nope, I haven't moved it yet. And I'm going to...
oh no, Corey gets a marbles card.
I have one. No, you've already got a half green.
Correct. I have none of the disadvantage of being fawn.
Alright, go Corey.
Perfect.
So if you don't mind, I need to slip by you real quick.
Sure.
Oh my god, why?
Because I gotta change over the laundry.
Now featuring Tank's butt.
It's a small butt. The rest of me is large, but my pants won't stay up.
All of the advantages and none of the disadvantages. Oh no, wait, that's bad. Level 6 Hobgoblin, +3 against Spider Friends.
She's not a spider friend.
You're just getting all the combats today. I have not had a single combat yet.
Yeah. Oh,
So the more
right.
I help you.
Well, I'll kill this here hobgoblin unless he does something.
With
You doing anything?
automatic one.
Huh?
One.
No, I don't have anything to do anything.
Two. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
You're safe.
I used all of my stuff on vengeance.
At least you're safe from me.
Alright, cool, thanks. Hit your armor.
I had it.
Brandon's another issue.
And I got
Like I said, I spend all my stuff on vengeance, so, you know, monkeys.
You're safe.
Because monkeys.
Because monkeys. That's always a good reason. Go ahead.
So I rolled it into my level die, but it didn't change my level. That's it. There's an episode where Corey rolls the big squishy die and it knocks into my level die, and I looked down and I went, "All right, you made me level 9." I was like level 2 at the time, and I still lost like nobody's business. Scarabs, something I can beat.
Probably.
Oh wait, I did have one combat that I won. I won that I lost. But
This is strange. I can walk behind Brandon.
I know, right?
Here.
Leaning fairy. 1, 2, scarabs.
Scarabs.
There was an unscheduled eclipse today on that Munch line.
Ah!
No, the first one was scheduled.
That's no moon.
Hey, I watched the whole trilogy today. Just cause.
Just cause.
Well, I didn't actually watch it. I was working technically.
That's the best reason.
Oh my
Okay, you
god.
had it playing in the background.
Right.
I watched it when I was in the hospital.
Tank.
What?
I'm gonna need an exit.
Somebody bring me whiskey.
How many times has she said that so far?
Just that time. But
Just that time, okay.
She was wearing the coat and had the hair and everything. So
Pretty good.
pretty good. I'm going to go up a level card on this blunderbuss and have the Sache.
I want to go.
I put it under blunderbuss because it's big. That's pretty much the only reason. Alright, I am dead. Tanksimus. 2. I think we all rolled 2s this time around.
Better than one.
Better than 1.
Super!
Man, that'll go great with your Monica. Oh, too soon?
Oops. I looted the room and the squeeze.
Hooray! Let's see, I'll roll first. Okay, and then I'm going to sell an slug thrower and some grenades. We're level.
Are we playing fucking Star Wars or something?
I did.
The slug thrower is really expensive. For an orc item, an orc only item.
Alright, then I'm ready for a door.
The rattle shark. Yes, it is a shark. Anybody has sharks?
No.
Really?
Her phone doesn't work, so this is one of the few times
Okay then. It looks like it's up to you. Is it 2 levels? It is. It's for the game.
Yeah. It's for game.
I don't have anything I can do anyways. We're recording.
I could totally screw myself over. I won't do it though.
As soon as we're done, I'll call you back. I'm assuming you'll have her phone.
If I win, then it'll be quickly.
What do you win back?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I'm winning at all.
Oh, okay.
Think about it.
I was to say, it's level 19.
Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 16.
Yeah, I can't do anything, so.
Do you have a monster?
I do, but it's not going to help any.
And then I got a magic missile.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
21.
It's a level 1.
Give me the monster.
There's a what?
Give me the monster.
It's got some really nasty bed stuff.
Okay, it wasn't a shark after all. It was time flies. Do I get to keep it, or does it go away?
Is that a one shot? It's not a one shot, is it? No.
And replace it with monster game.
Thought I was gonna win.
I want another turn. Dagnabbit.
Alright, fine. One more turn for you.
Okay. And you used your magic missile on the level 1 monster.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I still got aces.
I got it. Oh, Christopher Walken.
There's a criminal axe.
You're in the jungle. Got this lion.
Go ahead.
Another 2. Gibbering.
You're way too good at that.
Cthulhu for talking.
He knows how to speak in tongues.
Hello, maid Mary. Let us kiss with tongues. It is her glorious. Go watch it. It's the whole thing is on YouTube. It's great. It talks about Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, with Kevin Costner as Robin of Locksley of jolly old England with the American accent. Hello, Maid Marian.
Maid Marian.
I'm Robin Hood.
Nice.
Executive transvestite.
There's a lot of actors from when we were growing up that really could not change their voice. I mean, we had a Russian with a Scottish accent.
Yeah. I'm a Russian, raised by Russians. So they just overcompensated with the rest of the crew. Aye, well, you're Russian crew, sir. If you need us, we'll be down on the galley having some haggis. Away, away. We're Russians, but we're a bit confused.
Different universe where that's actually Russian.
Oh.
That's how I always imagine movies, is that they're always in different universes where certain rules don't apply.
It doesn't work if you've read the book.
Oh, well.
Because
which is in a completely different dimension.
Because Captain Ramus speaks in really broken English. Like, the man learned English off of watching bad movies.
Bazooka Joe rappers.
Yeah.
Did you roll?
Not yet. I haven't even started. We got on a tangent.
Yes, we did.
What? We do that?
Disaster! Gargoyle spill. I need to die.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Of course you can die. You want to die?
Those poor gargoyles.
Yes! I go up a level instead.
Ooh.
Alright.
No other effect. Alright, so loot the room because my one monster went in there.
Is it?
It went over me, thanks.
No, guard.
It went to a good cause.
Well, at least Corey doesn't get the monster I just drew, so.
This monster!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Roller broom fighting team! It's a sport.
Alright. I'm level 17, winning by 7.
Is that really a jab at Harry Potter?
Yes. Actually, more specifically, it's a jab at the people who turned Quidditch into a ground-based sport
Oh, yeah.
with roller skates and broomsticks.
Yep.
But don't call them witches.
Oh, that's not my turn. My bad. And I have. Really? Why does that exist? Used during any combat, +4 to each monster in the combat and to each munchkin in the combat.
What? Well, I guess if there's more monsters than munchkins, it makes sense.
If we got the Deadpool, that would be nice.
I don't have anything.
How could you have nothing?
Because this is what I drew. Wrong card.
What did you do?
We'd be even more fucked.
A level 1 monster.
I got to say the one for the season. There will probably be more.
The night crawler. It's an earthworm with a helmet.
One of the night cards.
I think I win again.
I say all I got is 5.
I'm still winning by 2. Hooray!
And the ability to steal your ally on my turn.
On your
Yep.
Alright. I win!
Yep.
And I'm not playing these, but just so you know,
Just so you know.
I could have totally screwed myself. Watch this. Jump a Gemini. Summon your exact duplicate who fights beside you so you double your combat strength. You may use Jump a Gemini only when you are the only player in combat. Which
Okay.
I was.
Right.
Mad Moop. Play during combat.
We just saved you from Corey.
Save it from Corey. Please deliver us from Corey.
Yeah, no.
Is it no gloating or I'll do Buffalo Bill stuff again?
Oh.
And you immediately just shut up. Do you know you're good by horses? But yeah, Corey seems to have kicked our butts.
Weird.
That's 2 weeks in a row for him, so.
I'm scared too.
Which means next week we're going to have to kick him in the balls more.
Grr! Something is broken and it's not your fault.
You're the one.
I'm the one. I've been chosen.
You won.
Woo! Indeed I did.
Okay. Things are taking a turn from the bizarre. Corey has won 2 in a row.
Yeah, right?
Hey,
The Oracle said I would fall in love with
he
the
won
one.
4 in a row. One of them we didn't film because that's the lost episode.
The lost episode.
The lost episode.
There's a reason it's a lost episode.
It's not an episode of Lost.
Hug me to death.
I knew it would be you.
She's very dramatic. It's okay.
It did.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Corey can't get up for a few minutes.
Wow. Yeah.
That was a thing.
That was a good game. That was a very good game.
But Corey actually won 4 times in a row before I broke his streak. So remember that. And I give you credit for it, even though one of the lost episodes was one of your wins.
Yeah, this one will probably be very fuzzy too, because I won, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's
there's
out of
any
focus.
proof
We
of it.
can't.
I might
do it.
lose the episode.
Exactly.
We cleaned it. There shouldn't be any autofocus problems this time. And
oh, I swear, there's not going to be any malicious ones.
so be sure to like, share, favorite, subscribe, pay it forward, send us money, be excellent to each other. We'll see you next time, and goodbye, horses.
Thanks for your
Bye, guys.
comments.